Yo, yo, whoever's in the chat, shout out to you, Buckaroo. Stand by, stand by. Yo, yo, again, shout out to everyone in the chat. Stand by, stand by.
Hold
That fool said, hold on, hold on.
on.
I should have put on my chain so you could see him. Well, I'm not putting them on, Buckaroos. Before we begin,
Right away. Right away. First thing in the chat.
Tank lost. Look, Tank won, according to the books. But before we begin, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Royalty Honey USA.
Stay bricked up.
Down ass fool. Of course, shout out to Shaka. I think you're due for a Shaka influx of merchandise. Shout out to Cookies, of course.
I think so.
Shout out to Effortless Motors. They gave Shaq a lot of his fire ass whips.
I seen that.
But if you only want like a used Toyota Corolla, they got you on that too. You still blaze it?
Nah.
That's fire.
It's been since before Michael was born. My little son.
Well, when you're ready, please be sure to hit me up for some of that fire cookies, because you know we stay on deck. You like cookies merch, or no? It's unnecessary since you don't blaze it.
Nah, it's straight, and the material's pretty good though. Like
Some of it's actually super fire.
yeah, because you get like you get certain brands that like try to like flip into like the merchandising area, and then they kind of like just go lowballing type stuff just to make a profit.
Dang.
But nah, Cookies has some fire shit. That's
Young
it.
Chopple's in the chat, and this Hussein Tank lost. Do you, Roach, believe? Do we just start with that? Let's just start there. Fuck it. Do you believe that Tank Davis lost that fight, sir?
Me?
Yes, you.
I do.
What?
I do. If you just go based off the scorecards, he would have won a split decision because he had two judges 14-14, 114, 114, right? That knee is a knockdown.
But it wasn't ruled one, so it's not.
But he started counting. The ref started counting.
He did not start counting.
He did.
Here, let's look.
Let's go. He counted to like 2 or 3.
He did not count. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not playing in fast motion like always. I am. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, he didn't count.
So we just take timeouts in boxing? There's timeouts?
Well, what I do know is there's no challenges.
That's wild. Like he took a knee. He got hit with the jab and took a knee. That's a knockdown. It's not a power punch.
He did not get hit by the jab and then take a knee. He got hit in his hair, and his hair whipped him in his face. And then he got the grease in his eyes. And
Well,
then he took a brief knee.
It all stems from the jab. If the hair hit him because he got hit with the jab, and if you get hit with the punch and you take a knee, that is a knockdown.
He didn't get hit, though.
It's right there.
Let's review.
Roach threw the jab. There's a jab. Boom.
He didn't even touch his fucking face.
There's a jab, and he took a knee. That's a knockdown. And just boom, he wins that round. He wins the fight. Split decision.
I don't know. It's a majority draw with Tank up one round. I mean, with one Tank up on one card.
On one judge.
That sounds like a W to me.
It sounds like it's okay. You get him next time, boy. That's what it sounds like.
Roach was robbed?
Rob is a strong word because it's a fucking close fight.
That was a whack ass fight, and I'm a huge Tank Davis fan.
Was. Yeah, it was close.
That wasn't even like Mayweather running type vibes. No. It was very unique, actually.
Yeah, because Tank wasn't really running away.
No one was actually running at all.
No, they're in there, but
they were just not swinging.
There was Roach caught him a couple of times, moved him back.
When he caught him with that overhand right, or was it a right hook? It was one or the other, but it was a right hand either way, and that was nasty.
And it moved Tank. Like, okay. But it just, I guess I don't know if because they fought each other a couple times in the amateurs, they grew up together. I don't know if that, like.
You mean Tank Davis beat him in the amateurs?
Okay. Okay.
He said.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. And
he beat him for the national championship, might I add.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you a Tank fan? You're a Tank fan, right?
Yeah, no, I like Tank. Yeah, but I'm just trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Unbiased?
Yeah.
Nah.
And trying to be a little bit unbiased while watching the fight, because I expected the fight to go how all Tank fights go.
Fourth round, he turns up.
Yeah, he loses the first 3-4 rounds. Around the fifth rounds, he starts picking it up. 6th round, 7th round, it increases, and then he's out. But that didn't happen.
What I thought was hilarious is that after he came back from getting the grease wiped out of his eye, he turned up. He turned nasty.
Yeah,
like that. I was like, oh.
Because he knew he took a knee. You have to make up that round. At least if you lose a point, at least you.
If you win the round, but you got knocked down, it's even.
You go out of the fight. You go out of that. You go out of that round 9-9 or something.
Ideally.
Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know. That's a knockdown to me. Like, I don't understand how it's not ruled a knockdown. You don't just take a knee. Like, you can't just take a knee in boxing. Like.
So did he lose?
I felt like he should have lost that fight. You don't feel like he should have lost it? You think the draw is fine? Well, the draw is fine either way, because you're not for Roach. It shows people that he was able to go 12, because there's only one other person that went 12 rounds with Tank, which is Pitbull. So like, and look where Pitbull's career is now. He's a pretty big draw now. And so when people want to get that fight because it's a big fight, it's a big name now. So that's kind of where Roach is at now, right? He went 12 rounds with Tank, and he got a draw. So it just creates a controversy in that because of that knee, taking that knee, because there's no such thing as timeouts in boxing. Like, you don't just, timeout. Like, you break your hand. So if I'm fighting and I break my hand, I got to take a knee and go get a cast and then come back and fight. Like, you just because you had grease in your.
How did he get away with that?
Because I have no clue.
Because that's a good referee too. That's not like an amateur referee.
Because the ref he paused, or he timed. We just saw it right now, right? To me, it looked like he counted in the moment. I guess we watched it, and he called time. But you take a knee, and then you call time.
Him taking a knee was wild.
It's ridiculous.
Him taking a knee is wild as
Yeah.
hell.
Because even so,
He could have cried to the ref and been like, "Yo, I got something in my eye," and then the ref could have been like, "All right, time out, whatever."
because that's usually what you do, right? You're in an exchange and say somebody you get a low blow. If the ref doesn't see it, you got to keep fighting.
Facts.
So, or you take that knee, and then the ref will give you a give you an 8 count, and if you need it. But he took the knee. There was no counting. There's nothing. He walked to the corner. He got his face wiped, and then he just jumped back into the fight.
I think it's safe to say he's never gonna get his hair did like that before another fight. I would hope not, at least.
Yeah, he said he got it 2 days before. 2 days before the fight, he got his hair done. Or hair did.
Who won
Who won what?
that fight?
Roach.
No.
It was
Tank won that fight.
It was a draw. He didn't
Oh
win.
yeah. My bad. He won to me.
Yeah.
Nah, I think he should have lost overall. And again, to me, this is another case of
Favoritism?
this is this is another this is another case of just because someone performed better than we thought they would doesn't mean they won. Because everyone's like, damn, that fool Roach fucked that.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't think he
that
went.
was a very underwhelming fight. That was like the biggest blue balls fight of the century.
Yeah, because there was moments where it's like, okay, here's something's gonna happen, and then they just never took it to the next level.
And I hate to be like a little, yeah. Bottom line is that was an underwhelming, anticlimactic fight for me, with a crazy twist of that knee scenario.
Yeah, because you had the co-main event, which was a fight of the night. It was
Russell
and Ryo. That was a good fight.
No, the fight of the night was, I think, the one before that.
You think so?
Who was it? I don't remember who fought before him.
Is it Puyo and Sandor Martin?
Hey, you want to know what? They robbed that fool.
They robbed Martin?
Yeah, that was a robbery.
Yeah.
Because I remember when me, you, and Arnold were talking about Puyo being a title holder. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then I saw him fight, and I was like, he's about to lose his title right now.
Yeah.
And then I thought instantly Arnold would beat both of those fools, respectfully, of course.
Yeah.
But what was the fight of the night to you?
I feel like the Ryo, and just because I think it was a little more action.
The performance of the night is definitely Gary Antoine Russell Jr.'s.
Yeah, he came to play.
His dad is like on some George Foreman shit, right? He named all of his kids George Foreman. You know what I mean? Well, Gary Russell, and Gary Russell.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's Gary Russell Sr., rest in peace. Gary Russell Jr.,
yeah,
the older brother that used to fight. Then there's the other Gary Russell, the heavier set dude that was super hype on the ring ropes when he won. That's the eldest brother. Then there's the retired boxer brother. Then there's Gary Antoine Russell Jr., which is crazy.
It's crazy.
George Foreman's. But in respect to their father, of course, because he did have some fire kids in boxing. But yeah, he put on the performance of the night. Let's see what we have here in regards to that.
Yeah,
because really,
I think just the pressure of what he was just, the pressure was overwhelming for Ryo.
If you ask me, I am a huge RGBA supporter. Obviously, salute to Robert Garcia, his father, his brother, the whole gym. I really feel like this fool wasn't able to get his game plan in full motion. He wasn't able to see his game plan through.
Yeah, he just never caught his rhythm.
And he was fighting.
Yeah, he was fighting. He would just I wish he used his jab a lot more, because
it would have helped.
It would help. He has the reach advantage, right? So he's not see right there. Every time he steps in, you need to put that jab out there, just so you can keep that distance. Because the pressure, he's moving forward, and he's throwing a lot of combinations. Russell, I don't know. It just, you have your off nights.
It was a hell of a night to be off.
Yeah. Especially when you're a champion. And then that belt, I don't know, that belt's cursed or something, because everybody that gets that belt, they lose it when they defend it.
What is that? The WBA?
Yeah, WBA.
I mean, shout out to Ryo. I didn't see him very at all this training camp. I haven't gone to RGBA and seen him there actively training this time around. Oh, but Gary Russell definitely he put on a
Yeah, Ryu got it clean
great
though.
performance. No, yeah. Ryo could have. Most people would have went down with some of those vicious shots,
Yeah.
and he just reset and try to find his rhythm. What do you think? Gary Russell goes for a unification and destroys Puyo. Is that what's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
that would be a fight. Or he goes and fights Pitbull. Pitbull gets his rematch. That's gonna be a bigger money fight for him.
For this man?
Yeah, for Russell.
Uh,
Because Pitbull lost to Ryo.
I think it would be better if he beat Puyo real quick, unified, got that little bag. Excuse me, got that little bag, and then fought Pitbull for a bigger money fight because now his stardom will be a little bit brighter. He did beat the guy that beat Pitbull
Yeah.
more than convincingly, respectfully to the homie Ryo. But yeah, I think he should go beat up Puyo real quick. Cause who holds the other belt? Teofimo?
Teofimo and Hitchinson.
I'm not gonna talk shit. Yeah, Gary Russell did his dirt right there. That looked like a moment right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to be honest, I was hoping for the time where Ryo was just gonna magically sleep him.
Yeah, as the fight progressed, I was like, okay, he's
gonna
in the
him.
fight. He was never out of the fight. It's just that the pressure that Russell had was just he wasn't getting set, and so I was just like, okay, he's against the rope. If he just catches him with the good one,
It's a wrap.
and then he just changes the momentum. Yeah, I kind of hoped and felt maybe that would happen, but you got to give it to Russell. He came with the game plan. He stuck to it, and that boy got
He won.
endurance. That boy got endurance because the pace that
the
he
pace
had,
he was at and the
was-
amount of punches he was throwing was
Yeah.
fire.
it's crazy.
What do you think about Ryo's future?
He's still there. He's come back. He get his next fight. After that, he's right back in the mix.
Who do you think he fights next? The fool that Puyo just beat, just as a tune-up, little W in the column, real quick, get you back in action.
Maybe, and depending on what Pitbulls, they can have that
Rematch?
yeah, because
A rematch without a belt?
why not? Pitbull, he just won a close fight, a super close fight. That one, they might run that one back because that was really
That was close.
So I don't know.
The homie Young Chapo says, Icon, is there a difference between royalty honey and royal honey? Yes, my dear friend. First difference is I'm sponsored by Royalty Honey. Second difference is Royalty Honey is made in our God-granted bestest country in the world, the United States of America. So you don't got to worry about blah, blah, blah. Just pretend I gave a sick-ass speech about how it doesn't have additives and fillers and whatever else. Just get your little soldier at attention, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended to my friend, my veteran friend here. Yeah, that's it. And what about the boogeyman? Subriel Matias.
He's back in action, right? Back in the win column.
Back in the W column.
I felt like they should have stopped that fight like 2 rounds before it ended.
When did he destroy? When did he rip open that fool's face?
Round the
Fourth
round.
Yeah, you might be right on the third. I thought it was a fourth, but let's see. Honestly, I don't know how, and I always hate to always bring this up every single time this fool fights.
I already know.
I don't know if I would feel comfortable fighting a fool that murdered somebody in the ring. I mean, fighting someone that's killed someone, like that's some shit that could happen in jail, right?
Yeah.
But like fighting somebody that's already killed somebody,
from punching
you out in a sanctioned match
with gloves on,
with gloves and padding, and the referee signing off that it's all legit. Nasty work. I feel like this fool doesn't get a lot of good looks. Like, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, he's a popular fighter, kind of, but like, who the hell is this fool? Gabriel Goyaz Valenzuela.
I don't know.
They didn't even refer to him as Valenzuela on the fight. Maybe not to confuse him with anybody. But anyways, yeah, I wouldn't want to be getting punched by this fool, especially not in
No.
the face. His punches look like they have sick follow through.
And then even his short punches, so when he's in close range and he just give that little boom, they're hard. They look hard.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel Valenzuela, his corner should have been looking out for him a little bit more.
He already opened up. You were right.
Yeah, I think he's already opened up, and it just gets
Worse and worse and worse.
Because he's throwing that left hook and it's landing hard, and it's like right in that's right where that cuts at.
No, yeah. By the 5th round, that fool kept his. By the 6th round, he had his hand glued to his face because he didn't want to get socked no more. I hate Cupid like that though. No, not like that. But he kept putting his hand down.
Yeah.
And I slapped him, and he's like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "Why don't you have your hand up?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Put your hand up." And he put his hand up, and I hit his glove, and he was like, "Oh."
Oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah, but then he didn't have his other hand up all the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's only a little kid, I guess. That's what everyone keeps telling me, not to go too hard. Anyways, I think this fool needs
a big fight.
I think he needs a big fight. Let this fool get his action.
Well, put him against Hitchinson. Let him try to get his belt back.
He's gonna beat the hell out of Hitchinson.
Well,
Or no.
It's
Styles make fights.
Yeah, exactly. Because he comes forward and he's powerful. Hitchinson, he does move around a lot, more technical. So, but at least he came back after the loss, got the knockout, run that fight. I don't know. Matchroom dropped to Matias, or he left.
Who's he signed to then?
I don't know.
Nobody?
I don't know who he's assigned to right now. I know after he lost to Paro, I don't know if Matchroom dropped him, Eddie Hearn dropped him.
I want to interview this fool.
Or if he left, but
I'm putting in to interview Subriel Matias ASAP.
let's run it.
I'm not joking. I'm being so serious.
Let's run it.
Even if we'll figure it out. So he talked about this was, I don't want to say it was an upset, but this was a sad loss for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ryo, man. Congratulations to GRJ. This is stupid.
Yeah, it feels like a letdown, right? Because like
Idiot.
you watch Tank fights, because
And this fool does not want to get hit no more. Like he does not want to feel any effects of nothing no more.
yeah,
I don't know. I think he should retire.
he's talked about it.
He's fighting like it.
Yeah, he's fighting like he's talking like it too. He's like acting just his body language, and I don't know, man.
Any true boxing fan knows Tank was gonna win that fight. Any true boxing fan knows anything could happen in boxing.
Yes.
And I mean that with the utmost respect to you, Manny Mota 626. Because let's be real, fool, I'm a huge Tank fan, and yes, I do believe that fool should have destroyed him. But that was a strange performance, and I'm not enthused by it. I think that knee shit was crazy. When I saw that, and I'm so much of a Tank fan, I still say
We need to get a referee in here, and we need to go over this fight with an actual referee, and just be like, was that a knockdown? Explain to me the rule or on that stuff, because like when you take a knee, like that's not a knockdown, right? Or
Do you want me to call a referee?
call a referee.
I'm gonna attempt to call legendary California referee Ray Corona. You heard of Ray Corona?
Yes.
Let's see. Good morning. I don't know why I don't have Ray's number in my phone, and it's really bugging me. Am I on the right profile? Yeah, I am. Oh, I know where. Oh, don't want to get that in there. Bear with me 1 second while I attempt to find Popeye Ray's number in my phone, which I should have. Super annoying. What do you think Ray's gonna say?
I don't know. That's why I'm intrigued. Intrigued to like hear an actual referee's point of view from this. Like, because we can sit here and we talk from our perspective and how we looked at the fight and but we're just casually giving our expert opinion, right? So
I'm calling him. It's
but-
going through on the other account because he's following it. Let's see what the legend, if he picks up, has to say. He's gonna be like, what are these two doing calling me right now? He should know it's for content purposes. He's not picking up, unfortunately. If he calls back, it's going down.
going down.
And am I logged into? Oh no, I'm not logged into that. Anyways, we'll move on from the tank fight for now. Here we are, and holy moly, you fools are seeing my my DMs. Is crazy. Oh no, they didn't. That's love. I was like, whoa, you guys are seeing who I spoke to today is nasty business.
What's going down with this sick ass card in New York? May 2nd.
Tuesday, March 4th. Where's the press conference? Look, I want to know how this is going to, it's still going to have to be ticketed. Even if it's a free ticket, it still has to be ticketed.
Well, New Year's Eve is not ticketed, and it's in Times Square. It's blocked off, and it's like you get there early, and you can't. Once you leave, you can't lose. Once you leave, you lose your spot, type stuff.
I want to go.
I want to go,
and I'm staying in Times Square, so I don't got to worry about parking or any of that weird nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still gonna worry about parking, $75 downstairs, but
What do you mean park? You're gonna rent a car?
yeah, I always rent a car everywhere I go. I don't care about riding no stupid train.
You're crazy. I'm not renting no car in New York.
Have you rented a car in New York?
No, I ride the train.
But if you did rent a car in New York, you would know that it's amazing.
Why?
Because you're getting places faster. I'm not trying to walk.
I walk. You're in New York. You gotta live like the New Yorkers.
Well, then I'm gonna live like a tourist ass New Yorker and get the fool on the bike to just trolley me around. I gained some weight since I was there, so I'm not sure if 4 people are still gonna fit in that little carriage thingy. Fatal Fury in Times Square.
Yeah, I don't know. I sent you that picture, right? They posted. That looks kind of crazy.
Is it this?
No.
No.
That's pretty wild though. Ryan Garcia's
He's destroying this fool, Rolly.
Oh yeah.
Rolly, you're sacrificed to the boxing gods, pero I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what this fool Ryan says.
Read what he said.
Rollies, I'm gonna let you know through this tweet, and I hope you understand this truly. I'm not taking you lightly at all. I'm coming with some real effing anger, and I'm sorry it has to be you. You can say all the funny shit you're gonna say Tuesday, but if you cross the line, I'ma slap the F out of you. I promise you. You are here to be effing funny. That's it. Funny is what got you here, so don't change course. Grandpa had your ass fighting for your life, and Pitbull had you looking for Easter eggs in the ring. And I'm gonna have you lay your gloves down the ring like an MMA fighter's retiring.
It's a different Ryan Garcia than the Ryan we had for Devin Haney.
Look,
He sounds more serious. He's back with Eddie Reynoso.
that's crazy.
So he's more focused maybe now. We'll see. We'll see what
He's been through a lot.
Yeah.
He's joined the Illuminati. He's been tied to the tree. He's been sued for beating somebody up legally. He's been through a
He's
lot.
been through it. He's been through it.
I mean, he's been through so much. I even was able to interview him. Imagine that. Dogs. This was gonna beat the shit out of Rolly.
Yeah.
Rolly, this is what you get for trying to charge me to interview you, Pedro. This is what you got coming.
Facts.
Stupid.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
This one wanted 2 bands for an interview. Come on, baby. Anyways, that's respectfully, of course. I respect fools trying to get their bread.
This is
not for me.
This is right before the Pitbull fight.
Oh yeah.
And then
Then he didn't want to do the interview no more after the Pitbull fight. He must have saw how I behave. Arnold versus Teofimo. Thoughts on that?
That's gonna be a really good fight. It's gonna be a good fight.
I don't like how Arnold's not on this freaking thing right
I'm
now.
gonna say that.
And why the hell is he? Oh, because he's the day before.
Yeah,
my bad.
Day after.
Oh yeah, day after, and it's all Riyadh. It's all Turkey. This is all Turkey.
Turkey. Well, the May 2nd is saying it's Turkey, but it's a Ring magazine card.
That's owned by Turkey and his freaking council of ballers.
No, but it's gonna be a good weekend. Shit, we got that fight May 2nd, and then we got Canelo May 3rd, and then I think Inoue is fighting on the 4th.
Oh yup. Anyways, a bad dude.
So that whole weekend is just filled with boxing, which is wild.
My sincere question to you is what did you think about when Tank Davis made that remark about
the
boxing in Saudi and it being some devil stuff and all that, yada yada?
It's just him talking. Do you believe what he's saying? I don't believe what he's saying.
I mean, I understand how
one can see that, or what?
I could understand how one could view some uniquely lit photos on a staircase as crazy looking, but I mean,
well, it does. It's a hard picture. Like,
but don't they always do those photos every single time there?
Yeah.
With whoever's there that fight week or whatever the case, or fight night rather.
Well, and they've done photos in like different places where like you have retired fighters and stuff like that. They all take pictures together. Like, it's just something to document people.
That's fire. All those human beings are even in that photo.
Yeah.
This fool said, I heard how Marvelous Minds is gonna handle you, Buckaroo. Feel free to send me the link. I'd like to hear about it too. I think that look, I mean this with the utmost respect to Al Heyman and co. Legendary ass man. So I mean this with no disrespect. But I feel like PBC's prime is beyond us. Or has passed us rather. And maybe some PBC fighters feel like Tank, for instance, who I would say is their marquee fighter.
He's with PBC,
isn't he? No, yeah,
because he was with Floyd, right? And then did he leave Floyd?
Well, you're still signed to Al Heyman.
Okay.
Type vibes.
Yeah, Al Heyman PBC is pretty much following HBO, Showtime, right behind them.
Unfortunately, I would see how everyone's having fun at all of these sick ass events, and if not having fun, at the very least, making a severe bag. And
you feel like Tank's like feeling like he's on the outside?
I feel like he's on the outside of all of that looking in. He's still him.
Yeah, he's still gonna be the draw. Like he's still gonna do what he's gonna do. But
I would like to know who Turkey would like to see fight Tank Davis.
I think Turkey's gonna probably want to make the Tank and Shakur fight.
I think hey, you know what? I don't want to speak too much about Shakur Stevenson because I have a video coming out about him that you could feel free to dive in on. But I think he's like a slightly faster Floyd Mayweather. Slightly faster but less power.
Yeah, less power.
Slightly faster, but less power. Because let's not forget, Floyd had the Pretty Boy Floyd area where he was sleeping fools consecutively.
Yeah,
prior to the money.
Prior to the hands and shit. So they had that in common as well.
Soft, broken hands. Broken hands. They're not soft. Pause. let me reference Young Chapo real quick. That has never, ever taken place. Not once, just for the record. But nevertheless, I think that Tank destroys Shakur Stevenson. I think.
If he can catch him, because that fool's so
Are
fast.
you saying that Tank's not as fast, if not faster?
No, because so hands maybe, footwork no.
Mm.
Shakur's foot speed is crazy. He takes one step backwards, he's in and out so freaking fast.
That's very valid.
Like it's just
It's pretty.
so.
It's funny that you say that because I literally we had a conversation, I think, a couple weeks ago, and I literally went home and watched like 4 Shakur Stevenson fights in a row just to like really understand before I talked reckless shit.
Yeah.
Because what did I say? Can you be a snooze fest but still be the greatest today, supposedly, like some people say?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Yeah. No, you can. Because a lot of people don't like the way Mayweather fights, but he's still one of the greatest to ever do it. No matter what you say or how you, it's just because boxing is very. There's so many styles, and the art form is so vast that it just depends on what you like to watch. People, you want to see knockouts, or you want to see a technician. You want to see somebody go there and just pick somebody apart. And then leading back into May 2nd, segue. That's the type of fight we're gonna get with Barbosa and Teofimo. You're gonna get somebody that has power, explosive, and then on the other side you're gonna get somebody that's it's very technical. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna try to pick Teofimo apart. He's gonna work his jab a lot. He's gonna work the body and he's gonna move around. And if need be, he'll step into that pocket and he'll go blow for blow for him. I'm talking about Barbosa. So that's like that's the perfect fight to say styles make fights, because that's going to be, you got somebody that they're both have speed, they both move around the ring, but you're going to get someone that's going to stick to a game plan, and then which is Barbosa. He sticks to his game plan, he follows it, and he listens. Then you get Teofimo. He's a good fighter. It's just what type of Teofimo is going to show up that night. Are we going to get a Teofimo that fought against Josh Taylor? Or are you going to get the Teofimo that fought against Jermaine Ortiz? So, like, who's going to be in the ring with Barbosa that night?
Is Teofimo at his prime, or has that passed?
No, he's still young. He's still in his prime. It's just, is he focused?
I get what you're saying. So, yeah, he is still in his prime, but like you said, his focus is not at its prime.
It just, it depends what type of fighter we're getting, because we know Barbosa is going to be focused. He's 100% locked in.
No, he wants this with all of his heart.
So it's pretty much who's showing up. If we get the Teofimo that beat Josh Taylor, it's going to be a very interesting fight, because the Teofimo that beat Josh Taylor, that is a good fighter. But Barbosa's been on a run.
He's doing great. There was a close call there, but aside from that, he had a very good performance against Ramirez. Shout out to Jose Ramirez, who will also be fighting Devin Haney. I think I see Ramirez crunching on that fool, Devin Haney.
I think so, just because we don't know what type of mind state Devin Haney's in. Like, he's suing people. He's coming off of a vicious beatdown. Ramirez they're moving up, right? I think they're fighting at 147.
For sure, so Ramirez
is gonna be more healthy.
Packs a punch,
and at 147, I think that power translates. So, and
Ramirez doesn't do zero antics. He doesn't participate in no antics whatsoever.
No.
Classical, reserved Mexican man, boxer ass fool. He's going to RGBA. He's beating fools up, and he's going home in his Ferrari, and that's it. That's it. That's all he wants to do. Whip his Ferrari, beat fools up, and chill, and love his family type shit. I'm not mad at it.
No.
So for sure, look, I looked up the flights yesterday, and how much I tell you? 250 round trip. That's if we go on a Thursday and leave on Sunday.
Yeah, and that's what I was
back right in time for Cinco de Mayo.
So what I was looking, I found for like $350 to $400.
That was on JetBlue.
That's round trip with hotel.
Damn. How many days are you gonna stay?
Thursday to Sunday.
350 with?
350, 400 per person.
Yeah. Who's the flight with? Don't tell me Spirit.
No.
Don't you dare.
I think it was United. And that's
I'm not comfortable flying United into New York.
that's
Respectfully.
crazy. That's crazy. But I'm not 100% sure if it was United, but it was flight and hotel per person, which is not crazy, not bad.
What else does Ring Magazine got for us? Again, if you guys also do not know, please follow our podcast at The Casual Experts Podcast on IG. Let's see what else we got here on this wonderful page.
That picture is crazy.
This?
No.
This?
Yes. If that's how it's gonna look.
I don't want to be SRO right there.
Yeah. Well, that's how it's gonna be.
Nah.
That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like some New Year's Eve type vibes.
Nah.
They're gonna put stands in there. They might have a section marked off for like
put me
like Oscar De La. Yeah, they might have for the VIPs like go in there and they might have a section marked off. But for the most part, it's gonna be.
I'm standing. I'm not standing anywhere, actually. I am trying to. I'm going to sign us up for the media. It's too soon. Because I'm telling you right now, there has to be. Sorry, guys. If we were pre-recorded, I would have edited that out, that yawn. There has to be some sort of ticketed scenario. It can't just pull up. They're not going to search anyone. They have to search they have to.
Do they search people for New Year's Eve?
There's not freaking millionaires well, I guess there is, but there's not a concentrated place of vicious gazillionaires.
They have performers during
with the cops around them only. Like you're saying, sectioned off scenarios. I just want access to the sectioned off. Arnold said that he will give us all access, but he requires a large sponsor. So Shaka, you're up.
Let's do it.
Trust me, I'm trying. Ray didn't call us back. Damn it.
I really want to know the perspective of a referee.
No, yeah, he didn't look at his phone.
Gervonta is the GOAT. Do you think Gervonta is the GOAT?
I think he could be considered.
Pull up his box rec.
I think he could be considered top 25
all time.
All time.
Crazy.
Never.
He's good. No, he's really good. It's just
not top 25.
There's so many.
It's not. It's too.
There's just so many boxes that are top 25, like out of all time.
Gervonta Davis. Oh, there's no E. I'm sorry, guys. I want to sleep late. Oh, here we go. He used the old ass photo. These fools ain't right. Gervonta Davis. Haha. Draw. Frank Martin. C-list or B-list fighter?
Nah, he's BB.
Frank Martin, B-list fighter. Ryan Garcia, A-list fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Hector Luis Garcia, C or B?
C.
Rolando Ramirez, B.
B minus. B.
B minus.
Yeah.
Pitbull's an A+ fighter.
B plus.
Really?
Yeah.
A minus. All right, B. Fuck it.
B plus.
Mario Barrios has got to be a minimum B minus.
He's a solid B plus.
Okay, for sure. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Leo Santa Cruz, when he got him, that's an A fighter.
Okay, that's an A. So two A fighters. No, Leo Santa Cruz, A fighter for sure. Legend.
Gamboa, I'm not exactly. I don't remember Gamboa like that. Nunez, I don't know. Ruiz, I don't know. This fool's like, and I hate to say it's like a journeyman ass fool. I just see his name in a gang of. He just got a lot of L's, respectfully. Maybe not that many, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, you click on it, it'll tell you what. Because right there, when he fought him, he had 2 losses at that moment.
In that instance.
But if you click on his name, it'll tell you his actual record right now.
I guess
it's
he hasn't
4.
lost very much.
But yeah, but is he active anymore? It tell you if he's active or inactive.
Inactive.
He's inactive, so he's not even fighting
He was
anymore.
done after that one.
Yeah.
Fonesqua.
Fonseca, he's like a B minus.
Fonseca, he's not bad. Walsh, that's not a bad guy. He's like a C plus B.
Yeah.
Pedraza in that moment was a B plus, maybe a A.
Maybe A minus, like around there, like at that time.
Matias, I don't know. Godinez, I don't know. Sanchez, I don't know. Cruz, I don't know.
That's it.
These are just regular fighters after this.
Yeah, he's just building his name. That's the beginning. So off that resume, you got 2 A's, maybe 3 A's in there, because you got Pedroza when he first at that time.
3 A's and
That's when
6 B's.
Yeah.
We should have tallied it out. But long story short, his last 10 fights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12 fights. He's fighting B plus average fighters, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at it. What did you wanna dissect on there to see how trash he was?
I just wanted to see, like, who is he really fighting? You're putting him top 25 all time.
I'm polluted because I see him now.
Yeah.
Who's your top 25? Do we make a top 25? We have to make a top 25.
I have to sit down. We make our list, and then
Where's Muhammad Ali at on your list?
top 5.
Who is your top 5 all time?
My top 5 all time? Mike Tyson, Ali, Roberto Duran.
I'm gonna go watch his movie right now just to joke around.
Roberto Duran.
Who plays him?
I don't know.
I'll go look it up. A Martin Scorsese film, huh? Fire. It's fucking. It's Robert De Niro playing Hands of Stone.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Duran, Tyson, Ali.
And then I'm just gonna go off based off like growing up, like Oscar De La Hoya and Chavez.
Canelo, Mayweather, Tyson, Ali, Jake Paul.
Shut your mouth.
Put down that baseball, big dog. We need an update on your jacuzzi lives. Damn.
We're gonna start doing freaking ice bath episodes.
If I could get an ice bath deep enough to freaking go over your shoulders, they got deep ones?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down, kind of. A brawler can't be A level. That's cap.
What is it?
A brawler can't be A level.
A brawler can be A level? Why?
I don't know. That's what that fool said.
Explain.
Carlos.
Explain why.
Said, yeah, the jacuzzi. I was telling my wife I need to turn back on my jacuzzi. It's been a minute, baby. I need to call the jacuzzi man.
Why? I want to know why. What's the criteria then? Like, why can't a brawler be a A-level fighter?
What else do we got right here on the ring mag? But yeah, back to that. I'm staying at the Marriott Marquis if I get lucky.
I'm trying to stay at the West End in Times Square.
Where is that at?
It's like 2 blocks. You just walk straight up and you're in Times Square.
Maybe that might be a little bit better than, I don't know.
That's
because the Marriott Marquis is, the front door is Times Square.
Oh, so this is like a little bit off, but you just walk straight up and you're there. So you're like kind of like you're not like in the mix, but you're close enough to get right in there. That's where I stayed when we went out there for the Yankee Dodger game.
Yankee Dodgers?
Yes, sir.
It's cool. The draw's okay. Definitely don't care.
Do you think he really believes that? It's cool. The draw's okay.
I don't think he gives a shit as long as he didn't lose.
That's true.
I'm trying to pull this back up. My bad.
What do you think about all the reactions?
Lamont won that. Not calling that knockdown was the most wild thing I ever seen in boxing. The type of stuff that makes boxing look bad.
It's a knockdown. I don't understand how that's not a knockdown.
Shakur and Roach.
Yeah, Shakur talks about that if Roach doesn't get that rematch with Tank, then they can run it because they'll fight for his belt and he'll give him that look like come fight for my belt then.
I never seen someone take a knee and they don't count it as a knockdown. Must have forgot the rules for tonight. I ain't even gonna shit on dude like he would do me, but I'm still ready and willing to fight. Let's make it happen.
Of course you are. You want that payday.
Cambosis, ouch, there goes the perfect record. That was a knockdown. That ultimately made the difference. The dwarf had to go at me for my losses to Haney and Loma. Time to look at yourself, wanky tanky. Fired.
Do you think these guys are like speaking from like
A real point of
a real
view?
point of view, or just because they don't like him, or they're being haters?
I think everyone that's taking shots is because this who talks against stupid shit too.
Yeah.
Except Crawford. Crawford was just.
Well, they went at each other. They went at each other. Him and
Oh well, then everybody then.
yeah, he pretty much called Crawford broke.
I wouldn't say that, but
Well, that's what Tank called him. I'm not saying he is. Don't take me out of context.
too late. What else? What else you think? What else you want to talk about, buddy?
Shoot.
What's up next? Who's up next? Fundora? Sebastian Fundora versus who's he fighting? Respectfully?
Let me see.
See right here. What else is cracking with you, Foo? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Mayorga. A brawler is someone like Pitbull who has no boxing skills. They lunge that are pretty. Nah, you can't say that Tank has zero boxing skills. That's crazy.
He's saying that Tank's just a brawler.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Tank's not just a brawler.
Turkey.
We have the Eubank, Conor Ben and Eubank fight coming up. Fundora. We have the Thurman fight.
Look, let's talk about one-time Keith Thurman.
Fighting Brock Jarvis.
Who?
Brock Jarvis.
Jarvis is okay-ish. Ricardo Mayorga was not no A-level fighter. That's why he lost to all the A-level. Damn.
Just trying to prove a
How
point.
long has Thurman been out? Or inactive?
He was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu, and then he pulled out of that fight.
Who did Tim Tszyu just magically lose to recently? He got his shit rocked.
Yeah. What's his name again?
And it was right after Virgil Ortiz got the controversial W versus Boachuk. I don't know, but I remember it was like, Virgil Ortiz should have fought Tizu and blah, 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 blah. He would have lost it. Then I saw Tizu get his shit rocked. Respectfully.
Tim Tszyu. Who did he lose to?
I was Googling something right now.
It's okay. I think it's a hard last name to pronounce, so I don't want to mess it up.
Fight scheduled, boxing. Box Live, upcoming fights. We got Jonas versus Price, Eubank versus McKenna. Nah. Flores Leyva, Jonas Price. McKenna. Oh, this is just their stuff, huh? I'm trying to find everybody's stuff. Boxing scene. Now we're talking. So we could probably go to this.
Yeah, and then the Kalen Walsh fight. That one's coming up too.
You want to go to this? You want to try? Yeah. Oh, nah. This is the grand opening for RGBA. We got to pull up to that.
I have opening day baseball.
Looks like I'll be alone.
I'm coaching. My debut as manager for my son's t-ball team.
Cambosis is gonna beat the dog shit out of Jordan. That's an easy dub. Respectfully.
Kalen Walsh will win that fight too.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Fundora versus Booker.
Fundora should win that fight.
We could go to that probably, but I'm good.
Let's run it.
Nah, I'm not trying to leave my house. Zapata versus Farmer is going to be a good
Yeah,
fight.
that's a rematch.
That's going to be a good
Camarón.
fight. Dang.
He needs to. Cepeda needs to win that fight. So, because they're trying to make that fight him against Shakur. That was supposed to be a fight that was supposed to happen already.
For who and who?
Cepeda versus Shakur.
That'd be a great fight.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Richard Torres Jr.? Have you seen any of his fights?
That's a bad dude or what?
That's a bad dude.
Richard Torres Jr. I'm gonna look him up.
He's a bad dude.
We already know that this is happening. That this is officially scheduled right here. That's fire.
Yeah. How crazy is that? Ryan Garcia versus Rolly is the main event, and you have Teofimo versus Arnold Barbosa on that card, and that's for the WBO and Ring Magazine, but Rolly and Ryan are the main event.
Canelo versus Skull.
That's undisputed. I'm kind of intrigued to watch the Eubank and Conor Benn fight just because of.
What's up with Conor Benn? That's a bad dude or what?
Actually, I've never seen them fight, but I've seen their names everywhere, so that's what makes me want to watch. And then Eubank just smacked Conor Benn with the egg. Have you seen that?
What?
Yeah. So Conor Benn's popped. He popped for PEDs, and when he had popped, he had mentioned something about consuming too many eggs.
So he hit him with eggs.
So he hit him with eggs. So he said, so he's like, if he pops again, now he can blame it on the egg because I contaminated him again. So.
Oh, he got caught with a ped.
Yes, PEDs. And so he blamed it on the eggs that he consumed too many eggs. The eggs were contaminated. So that's why Eubank smacked Conor Benn with the egg.
So Conor Benn's a cheetah.
A cheetah. Was it Tio gonna wreck Barbosa only because Barbosa doesn't have power? And with what?
And Tio with Eddie Reynoso, I don't see him losing.
So he's only going to win just because Tio has power.
And because he's being trained by Eddie.
Okay.
I need to get access to Eddie's gym. I mean, I'm sure we could just go, but
Barbosa has a chin. He
could get socked.
He has a chin, and I don't know. I get it. I get what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't know,
but yeah, Torres. Yeah, he's heavyweight. Torres Jr. He's a heavyweight. That fool's a bad man.
Well, I say we call it Buckaroo.
Conor Benn off the drugs.
Conor Benn off the drugs. Facts. Sick ass cheater. Well, if you guys didn't catch this episode, rewind it because you could. Highly appreciate everyone watching. This is officially the Casual Experts podcast. We are sponsored by Royalty Honey. Shout out to the rest of my channel's sponsors, of course. I just refuse to put my various projects other places. But please subscribe to the Casual Experts podcast YouTube page. Please do.
Yeah, build it up so we're going to be slowly moving over.
Yeah, so that way there's a reason why there's only 23 fucking people there. Big dogs. I highly appreciate you fools to the max. What fight are you fools looking up for? Or looking forward to? Tio winning, bottom line, dirty. You're a dirtbag. If there's anything you fools want us to speak on, feel free to leave a comment. I'm gonna be making some clips out of this very shortly here. But yeah, shout out to C Local Media for showing love and sharing the pod on the gram. Shout out to Michael Roman for his participation. Carlos, you already know what it is. Who else was participating in the chat today? Mr. Chandler. Highly appreciate you. Grinch, what up? Chemo Sabi, per usual. Young Chapo, what up? Soy El Moy. Shout out to you. 90 Farm, you already know Charlie Brown. Pomona Khalifas. Bill, highly appreciate you. Carlos got checked by the Streamlabs bot. No foul language. All right. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Nah, man. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about that tank fight. I'm still intrigued. Hopefully we can get Corona. If we can get his get his insight because I really want to know.
If Ray calls me at some point today back, I'm gonna ask him for his thing and ask him if he's available for a very brief video call.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he was officiating nearby. He's having Sunday brunch. Shout out to the legend, Mr. Ray Corona. You want to interview him? We're gonna interview Ray Corona. We're bringing him in here.
Let's do it.
I'll buy a sign. Fine.
I need one for the house.
That's on you right there, brother. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone watching. We highly appreciate it.
Follow. That's what I want to leave you with. Follow Casual Experts Podcast. Tell your mama. Tell your cousin.
I need to put the little thing on here. We will. The next time we do this, we will. We highly appreciate everyone. Connor Brent is definitely popping peds. The Bud 707. Well. Long time no see, Buckaroo, but I'm already on the way out the door. Make sure you guys follow the Casual Experts Podcast on IG and on YouTube. I highly appreciate all you wonderful Buckaroos. Watch all the highlights if you guys didn't catch the pay-per-view or pirated it like I did. Bye. Anything else? Dang, sick ass baseball coach. Really about that baseball ass life.
Yeah, opening day, March 27th.
We're out here.